Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to ARK Survival Ascended. And today we're back on Astraeos, and we're gonna continue enjoying this brand new Greek map. And we're gonna do some more building here on the middle of the map, well, around the obelisk, where I'm planning on building a town, a Greek town here. We of course already begun with a little starter house or starter base over here. We got this one, we got a little tiny house over here, and then this, what is it, gazebo, tower, whatever. Just a nice little detail going on. And of course we got a nice gate entrance here as well to you know, to keep dinos out. Well, I didn't add the gate in, but nice entrance to a little area. And I've added a bridge. I've done some preparation work for today's stream, and we're gonna go continue away. So I've built a little bridge from this side to the other side, and I've started preparing some platforms and structures here to slowly but surely start making this feel like more of a proper town instead of just all separate random buildings. So that is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be starting a build. I'm thinking of some kind of like blacksmith slash workshop area that I can use also in survival for, well, crafting things and smelting things, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the little bridge that I made. So basically it's just the pillars going all the way down, because of course it's quite high up here and we need the foundation support. Created these arches, got the fancy wall skin and then the quarter wall skin above it before going into the railing. And then we go all the way across, and I've tried to already starting to create some layers over here. So we have this layer that we arrive on with the bridge. We got some stairs going, you know.
This is where the fun begins.
Hello, this is where the fun begins. Hello there, Grape. So yeah, and then we got another layer here which goes underneath the bridge, which is quite cool for layers. And then it continues all the way around. Of course, this is still very rough, very bare bones. It's not nice yet, but this is just kind of to get an idea of where our town is gonna go. Hello there all. Well, don't worry, you're not that late. I've just started. So yeah, we're gonna get going. We're gonna be building on top of this main platform up here. That's where I want the smithy slash workshop to be. And then we'll see how much we can get done transforming this whole area and start adding in some details, etc, etc. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. So yeah, we have the little startup place, of course, but now we're gonna focus right over here. So I started making a platform here already that we can kind of have the build on top of, and then yeah, we'll have some nice looks around. And then these platforms are more just to connect up what I had, and then we'll try to make it all work with different layers, having like nice stairs going from one layer to the other layer, connecting it all, because I want to be able to connect up to this main path that was already there basically. So yeah, that is the plan. Hello there, hello there. Good, Grape. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start right up here. I do have a little bit of inspiration of something that I would like to try from Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I think we're just gonna give it a go. To be honest, that's also where I got the idea of, okay, I need to add these layers with these stairs. And I mean, we have all these beautiful stair skins anyway, so it's quite nice to use them in a good and decent way. So yeah, that is definitely one of the things I'm gonna be trying. And yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more of a temple-y build already, like a small temple like structure, because why not? I think that could be fun. But yeah, we kind of need to figure it out size wise, if that's all gonna work out on this platform. It might not, I don't know. Depends, I guess, how big we're gonna make it. All right. With that being said, let's try and figure out this building. So it's gonna need a little side build and then the main building, basically, to get some shape to it. But first, let's just grab a bunch of structures to get us going. Foundations. And then everything else that we might need. This is on my private server, yes. Because otherwise, Hal's gonna complain that I clutter up the community servers with my builds. No, also I don't want to, you know, take away from your building spots, or the other way around. You might steal my building spots, you know. Hello there. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome in. So yeah, it's just easier to do it on a private world, to be honest. Just easier that way, you know. Don't have to worry about my next favorite build spot being stolen. Alright, let's see if we can add all of these to my hotbar. Should be working. There we go. Okay, so what I want to see is if I do something like this, which I guess I would want to have be 3 high. No, I think these can be 2 high, maybe. So that would be like a little side building. Yeah, that's one of my biggest gripes. I wish that there was a variation with this side, so the brick side, and also some kind of brick-ish top, so it was a little bit more useful for like roads and stuff, because it's gonna get very busy. And I tried doing like variations with ASR, because ASR of course has all the variations, but you can't really paint them properly white. And I'm probably also not really close to this color, so I need to do some more experimenting. But yes. Oh my, hello there. Welcome in. Okay, so yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out now the size, so don't mind if this seems like very odd order of building, but just trying to kind of decide the size of this. I think it should be roughly that size. Again, I'm just sketching out basically the size right now. Is that going to be convenient like that? I don't know if I'm just making this very difficult for myself. I might be. What if we build the proper main big temple right in line with these stairs? So something like this. You know? And then I guess from here we could make a little addition to the build, right? Hatchet is what I need, and a whip. And we can clear out some of these. So yeah, I know it might be a little bit confusing, but I promise I have something in my mind. I think I might have to get rid of this rock, which is unfortunate. I tried to keep as many of the landscaping around, unless I really need to place something there. Okay, so for now, that's going to be that. That's going to be... So, I guess for now, this would do. Yeah, I'm really not crazy, guys. I promise, I promise. No one... Well, there was someone on Twitch before you arrived. But yeah, I mean, YouTube is the better viewing experience, in my opinion, because quality is better over there. Although I think Twitch is going to raise the quality soon. Okay, so I think now I have basically what I need. What I tried to build before on that side. So, yeah, we'll have 3 of these walls. Then we'll have this. And then we'll have this little side bit that I built before. So that would be over on this side now. And I think the idea is that this side bit is going to be like the main workshop. It's already going to be a decently sized build, I suppose. But that's fine. I guess. It would be at least this big. Probably a little bit higher, honestly. I guess we're bound to build a few of these bigger buildings just if we want to build like nice scaled temples and stuff right there. Like, just needs to be a little bit taller. Okay, well, I think that's pretty decent. So I guess what I would want is to extend this platform a little bit then. Just to, you know, have a little bit more room outside to walk around on the platform. There we go. And of course, we're gonna try and keep that tree around because that should be around. Could I make maybe some nice... some nice way around. There we go. So I guess we do need to whip a little bit. There we go. Let's clear out at least the plants that are inside a foundation, right? There we go. I mean, these on the side, I guess, can kind of stay. I did make it a little bit harder here because of this weird part. I mean, I guess we don't have to have railings everywhere, so we could just keep it like this. Okay, and then we want to unquit so that we can see this. And this is probably gonna have some railings around. And then we probably want to have some railings around this part. There we go. Okay. I guess it could be kind of nice to maybe build in some stairs somewhere. I know I started this building, but now I'm fully into the surrounding area. There we go. Kind of wish there was a wall skin that kind of matches the foundations, but there isn't. So yeah, we would have a stair coming down like this, and then I guess we could just have stairs continuing down like so. And do I want to have these? I don't know if I do. Guess we could do this. Although that might be a little bit much. So maybe I do it only on one side and then this can stay clear. Yeah, I think that probably is better. And then we can fill in this. Yeah, we're in full city builder mode now. There we go. Well, that depends if that's actually the corner, actually. There we go. We're just filling in some corners to make this nice, but I think having a stair coming down like that is gonna be quite good. And then we can remove that. We have that thing going there. Pillar over here. Pillar over there. Wait, did the pillar not stay? Why not? That is weird, but maybe if I do this, I can just... Okay, then it will stay. ARK is so weird sometimes. I did build a bridge, yes. Welcome, Dave. I did build a bridge. I don't really like the long legs too much, but of course that's ARK, so I try to make the arches so that I like it a little bit better. So it's not as much of an annoyance to me. And now I'm trying to expand here and starting to make it really look like a proper town with some nice infrastructure and connected bits and bobs. And I think we're getting somewhere. But yeah, we definitely need to extend this layer still a little bit more. So I feel like at least 2 in front is what we're going to need, but probably even more, to be honest. There we go. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Well, you did get your bridge at the end, because it's just going to be more convenient for me. If I want to make a town out of it, it feels like if I'm starting to connect things, it will feel more like a town instead of like a little village, you know. This is like well connected. We'll probably extend that, but for now we'll keep it like this. I guess it's time to actually start working on the temple before we do all the infrastructure around it. I feel like it's time to work on it. So we're going to add in these big pillars, and then they're gonna have the fancy thing like this. Although I could also just have these at the bottom if we want to kind of just do this. You know, because that also makes for some pretty nice pillars, and then they kind of match up a little bit more. So that's going to be the side entrance, I suppose, for this bit. I kind of want to have that right here as well. And we'll flip those. All right. I think what I want to do is, I think there's some nice variants which I didn't use for my greenhouse bit, but I should have. But I think I want to have these sides being a little bit more open like this. So the rustic greenhouse ones are pretty nice for that, honestly. Making them look a little bit more fancy. And then I think I'm probably going to transition into the main building with this. I don't know. Maybe I will use some more wooden structures on this build because it's not the fanciest. Shouldn't be the fanciest building in town, at least. Okay, I need to help my family out a little bit. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use this time for you to brainstorm on what we should add to the area. How can we do that? You can brainstorm in chat, and I will be right back. Just a second. All right. We're back in town. Yeah, we definitely need a bunch of little shops, just like the western town we did. Because that just adds a lot of life to a place, right? So I think I want to have a little bit more of a wooden vibe to this. Because if everything is very fancy, nothing is going to stand out. So I think I'm going to do the similar style I did for my gate over there. By basically painting the structures a little bit. Using a little bit more wood in there. I think that's a nice way to, yeah, just tie it in to be a little bit more of the cheaper variant instead of having everything be super fancy, like super grand. Because then we're gonna have a problem once we get to fancy big temples. Alright, we have these. I guess we could also just use the normal clinger walls. Maybe that's a little bit more suited for this. Let's see. We could also just use these. Quite like that, actually. Yeah, that's quite nice. Hello there. Welcome in. So yeah, this is gonna be like a little side portion basically of the build. I think I kind of want to have at least that little in between bit before we go out into like the main roof. There we go. The only issue is if I want to have the roof overlap, I have to go out by a full ceiling because we're building an even shape. Which is going to interfere a little bit with this tree, but I kind of want to have the tree there. I mean, I do have JV8, so I could place a different kind of tree there. And we might have to because it's halfway in the building already. Oh god. Okay, so for these, I think we're going to add a little flower to the side. You mean these flames? These ones? These ones are from Amisa structures. It's just the pillars from those. You have a variant that has like a little flame in it, which is quite nice. There's a little detail around your base. So the Amisa structures mod, I think it's called, it's a nice addition. All right, I guess we could have. Should we have these fancy? I mean, I guess. I guess for the roof, if I want the less steep one, I'm gonna have to use these again. Because I basically want the roof not to be too steep, right? Because I feel like that's more in line with the Greek buildings. That's why I'm kind of sad that for the ramp variant there's no matching roof to the structures that he had made. That would have been nice. Yeah, I feel like this is the nice kind of roof that we want for a lot of these buildings. So I think I'm going to be using a bunch of these clinger roofs because I feel like this matches perfectly with this vibe. So yeah, it's just a really good mix. And it's fun for me as well to just give myself a little bit more freedom with the structures that I use in my builds, because usually I'm very vanilla ARK oriented, of course, with builds, but I mean, it's sometimes fun to be a little bit more free and creative with it. There we go. We'll use these on the corners. And then I guess... There we go. We have these going on, and then I can finally connect this part up as well. Having that little bit of the fancy decoration still here on front. And I think I'm just gonna fill in the whole front with these structures, I think. There we go. Hello there. I think this is probably the most beautiful ARK map I've ever seen. There's only 15% done right now, but it's so beautiful. It's also very nice after aberration just to be out in the light again. And then, of course, I mean, the Greek structures are really fun. So just getting to take a real go at that is quite nice. And it's going to be fun that over time, like over the next 2 years, it's just going to expand. For my survival, I'm mostly also on the community server. I think that's more fun. All right, let's change a lot of these structures so that we have these surrounding bits looking the way they should, and not the boring stone that we have right now. Yeah, it's more of a display case. And a breeding pen. Yeah, we can add in some of these already. Why not? Around our tree. A little addition we made. And then we fill in this as well for now. I guess I really should only focus on the top layer because I might extend this anyway. And then I don't need every skin updated yet. So we will fill this in so that we have a little bit of a batch ready. I do like this little part. This is kind of what I had in mind for the side part. So I think this is going to be where the forges are going to be, here on the side. Like, that's why it's a little bit more open, so hot air can leave, you know, whatever. And then, of course, we're going to have to build the main bit in here. Well, I kind of think that I should extend the first pillars outwards a little bit more, actually, because I feel like otherwise the walls are going to be quite small. So that would be over here. So yeah, on this side, we're definitely still going to expand. But on this side, we have all the space. The other side, not. But I guess technically, if you see it from like the bigger picture, this would be the back entrance anyway, I guess. All right. So for this, we are going to go for this one, I suppose. I think. Then we have 2 of these. Before we go into the normal or the top one. There we go. Perfect. I mean, that's not too bad. I actually kind of like it that you go from the staircase into... well, it's not really the building. The building is going to start here, but now we have a little bit more space, I guess, between the two layers. And then probably want to add gates on both sides as entrances. Suppose. Yeah, that's not too bad. That blends in relatively nicely. I guess we will focus on one side first. I do still think that we want to go for a little bit more of a wooden look for this whole structure. Although maybe for some parts we can have it slightly fancier. I feel like that makes sense, at least for this part. All right. So again, this is an even building, so in order for there to be any overlap on the side, we'll need ceilings on the side, which, I mean, we can do that. I guess this kind of lines up with that build, but that's fine. And then I guess for this part, this would be filled in like this. I mean, you never know, Johnny. You never know. I might be. I might be. The ARK addiction must go on, you know. Yeah, I think still for the outside, I prefer this look usually. Oh, I guess we kind of need to fill this in. Oh, over here as well. And just transform all of this to some nice build, hopefully. There we go. I do feel like maybe we need... Did I need a layer of some detail first before I do all this? I think I do, actually. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I did quarter rolls for the other part. I'm thinking whether I do this as well or I go full walls, whether that's too high. I mean, that might be too big. This is not even a big temple yet. This is still just something not as fancy. But I do think I kind of need this layer before I go out for my roof. So... and that kind of solves that they match up here, which might be nicer to make them disconnected. Damn, there's 2 astrals out there. Yeah, and it's not meant to be too crazy big of a build. So yeah, let's protect myself against myself and not go too crazy big. Not yet, anyway. We're just starting the town. There we go. We'll connect this all. Where did I place this? No, please not. And we'll continue this all the way. And along the front as well. There we go. Yeah, I think I want to go for this all the way around. Add in a nice, like, detailed layer with some fancy textures. Before we go, I can expand for our roof layer. There we go. Almost there. Perfect. And then we have to expand this so that we have the overhang for the roof, because we do want that. And we need a full one because otherwise the roof doesn't line up. There we go. All right, that seems fine. And then this one we want, yeah, that texture still, because that's just a little bit nicer. Yeah, I do really wish there was a different top variation as well, especially for the foundations. No, I've been using Clinger because then I have the ramp slope, but then nice roofs that fit the style, and I will paint them later to match the blue ones. Or at least, yeah, I think I'll still keep going with the blue roofs. Kind of like the blue roof vibe. Because at least for these kind of buildings, I feel like this is the slope you want to get close to that Greek feel, right? The normal roofs are a little bit too steep to get like that same feeling. So basically we're going for this kind of vibe. I'm really surprised that there's no variation of the ramp with this texture. That would have made sense for this vibe, especially considering, like, if you see the main structures that are in there, they are on the same slope. So yeah, I mean, would be nice. Maybe we'll get some additions later on still. Would be good. Yeah, ASR does have that variation, but then you need to, like, use Adobe, because I don't think you can use the skins on ASR structures because they are not made for them. So but would it be the shallow roof from ASR probably can't be skinned. Or at least not to the roof texture. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So we just start with the roof, so we can get the right shape in. There we go. Thank you, thank you. Glad you like the spot. I like it too. Yeah, the waterfall is definitely nice touch here as well. And then, of course, those big statues around aren't too bad either. Yeah, I feel like that is definitely the right kind of slope, because it would be so much higher with normal roofs. Way too high for a build like this, I think. We can have these. Yeah, quite like the idea of that. All right, then I guess we start filling this in. We could, I suppose, have a few of these walls to still kind of have that more detailed fancy bit in here. You're not telling me that I have to raise it all up again. No, I think this is fine. It's not supposed to be a giant build. Yeah, it's just to be a workshop. So this is a decent size for it. So yeah, we'll start with these, and then we have to take out the quarter walls. There we go. Oh god, I skipped the right part. There we go. That's the one we need. There we go. Yeah, that's not too bad. Kind of think that if I add these in and open these up for now, I can probably get away with these smaller pillars just to kind of separate this a little bit from the rest. There we go. That's not too bad. And we're probably going to end up painting a bunch of this to match with the wooden textures a little bit more. So the top ones we want to change to the fancy one. Okay, well, I guess for these sides, we kind of want to match the other side at least, right? I feel like that does make sense. Do we keep it this open? No, probably not. Actually, probably what we do, I think we add in these pillars. Because that way...
Hello there.
Hello there. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. And we'll replace all these bottom ones with the nice start of this pillars. I think that's what we do. Get all these pillars looking nice, because that's already going to transfer the build a ton. All right. Let's see. There we go. Because I think what we want to do, I don't know if we'll keep these walls stone, but there is going to be a wall at least here to kind of make an entrance into here. I think even like this. You know, I feel like that feels right. And then filling in that wall. I don't know, again, if it's going to be these textures or something different, but at least there is going to be a wall. Actually, we can probably look at this. I think the bottom layer we definitely want to at least have stone. Then I think I probably want some non-stone layers. I think in here, what I want is some fancy skins and then the empty ones. And in here, probably want the fancy ones along the top of the building. Yeah, that looks quite nice. And these middle ones, honestly, I think I'm just gonna do the rustic walls. Like that. There we go. Which orientation doesn't change too much, but yeah, I think I like that because we still have a little bit of the wooden vibes and still integrating it. And again, we're gonna change the color of the pillars anyway, so that it looks a little bit more like the stone variants or the wooden variant, like pretty much like this. So it looks a little bit poorer. It's gonna rain, which is gonna mess with my view. So let's clear that so we can quite nicely see what we've been working on. But yeah, this is definitely looking quite nice. So I guess for these walls, we're at least going to have these parts being out of stone. And then the top layer as well. Like so. And then we'll continue to go all the way along the side. And on this side as well. There we go. That is in place. Let's, I guess, update those textures so we can enjoy proper look of these. And then these ones are gonna be the normal stone variant. There we go. Do I want to have windows in here? I don't know. I don't know if I want to. These at least, oh, I guess I need to check the orientation, but these are definitely going to be these normal walls. Yeah, see, there's a little bit more depth in these walls if you place them right. And I feel like I want the depth mostly on the outside. I mean... Hello there, Wesley. Welcome in.
Fun begins.
Well, this is where the fun begins. Thank you, Mr. Mad Dog, gifting a tier 1 sub to the Dog Father. Thank you so much. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to have windows in here. I think for the time being, I think I'm just going to go for these just walls as well. Yeah, multi-streaming. So for the best quality, you can go here on YouTube, or for, well, if you prefer Twitch, because you're more on Twitch, you can also watch it there. Basically, so you can do whatever you prefer. I mean, you can spy on me. That's totally fine. There we go. Yeah, I think for now we just fill in these walls so that we can focus on the rest a little bit. We might add some more details to it, but to be honest, it's not terrible like this. Should be linked below as well. There we go. Let's see. I guess on this side we probably also just want to add the wooden bits. There we go. Yeah, that's that was a good call, Mad Dog. That's a good place for you. I feel like less likely for people to get annoyed at a bigger build. But yeah, I flew over this afternoon, I think. Looking good. Hello there. Thanks for the follow. Welcome on Twitch. There we go. Okay, I think for now we can just start filling in this roof, because most likely it's just going to be like that. Because I think for most of these Greek builds, it would just be well, a relatively basic roof like this. Which is totally fine, of course. There we go. Filling this all the way in. Oh god. There we go. Yeah, I mean, we're attempting to build a town. Of course, we've only just got started on this new map. But I plan to be here for a long time. So over time, we're gonna be adding more and more to this project. I guess it's easier if we go from here because we can just connect. Well, I say that and instantly mess up. You can just connect the roof pieces like so. All the way through to the other side. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, just released this Thursday. It's a new map. Well, it's a modern map, but it's one of the very, very, very best. It's the same guy that also made Svartalfheim and Fjorda. So, yeah, high hopes. High hopes. And so far, definitely been delivered on. There we go. We can have some of those walls. Oh, perfect. Some details in there. Then we need to get to the small variant. I guess that is kind of what we want here as well. Oh god. There we go. Okay. There we go. I do have a PvE server. If you join my Discord, all the information is on there. I am building on a private server for my creative builds, but yeah, I do have a community server with. I mean, I am obviously biased, but yeah, it's the best. I don't think I've got all the commands set up, but there should be like the buttons beneath the stream. There should be a Discord button in there, I think. I haven't streamed in Twitch for a long time and I haven't really properly set everything up yet because usually most people still watch on YouTube because of the quality. All right, I do want to have the pillar along the top because I think that is a nice little detail. I do not want that. This is where the fun, I mean, the fun is just continuing, I guess. Thank you for the 100 bits, Mr. Mad Dog. Damn, you're on a roll. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, there we go. I feel like we're getting somewhere now with this structure. Shape-wise, we're definitely getting close to what I envisioned. I kind of need banners here, you know? Like the boss flag or something. Maybe I'll look up how to spawn some of those just as decoration. Because that would be nice. Or I need to make some custom things. That would be nice as well. Yeah, I like this little side bit as well. Breaks it up quite nicely. And it does mean that from this side as well, it looks nicer, right? Because we have something facing this. And since this is close to the back here, I don't think that matters too much. Do I want kind of like a side entrance here? Don't know if I do. Could just make my storage system here, I suppose. I don't know. No, I think it makes more sense to close it up.
The fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. Oh my god, we're going crazy now on Twitch. Oh, the dog father giving it on. So he got a gift and now he's giving a gift away. How nice. Thank you so much for the support. Okay, so I think what we just do is kind of just continuing this pattern on this side. And then we go all the way through. And we fill in these.
This is where the fun begins.
Oh my god. We're going crazy now over on Twitch. Mad Dog goes more.
This is where the fun begins.
More gift sub. 5 gift subs to start the hype train. So we're gonna have a lot of fun right now, I think.
This is where the fun
yes,
begins.
we're gonna have a lot of fun. Sorry for the I don't know why it repeats for every gift, but I mean, thank you very much.
This is where the fun begins.
I think it's already begun. Do I need to do... I feel like I need to have a pillar here in the middle just to break this up.
This is where the fun begins.
Even though we don't have that on the other side, I feel like we need it here. There we go. Like that. Just because, yeah, otherwise the wall's a little bit boring. Svartalfheim is the premium map. That's a paid map. So you have to buy that yourself to join the server. But Astraeos, that's this map, the Greek one, is currently free and will at some point become a premium mod for the rest of the map. But right now, it's already pretty big. It's quite big. And we can just enjoy it, play it for free, and then see if you like it before when the premium mod releases, we can think about upgrading, basically. All right. I could also, in some places, have more of this, because I kind of like those structures as well. And I think it would let in some light. So maybe... like here? There we go. I do think we have got a nice little building now. So now it's time to take the surroundings into account and make sure we level all those up and make sure that those all look quite nice indeed. Like so. And then I guess we can continue to... Do I have more of these left? Just a few here. There we go. We can take out the ones underneath. And those probably all don't reach that far yet. There we go. Oh no, that needed to be this one. Fill in this wall, make that look nice. I think I do like this little stair we made. We want to have these stairs. There we go. So yeah, we got a nice little stair coming down, adding some nice shapes to it. We definitely want to add some plants and stuff and decorations, of course, all the way around. But we also still need to integrate it from this side on, basically. So let's take out our foundations again. And I suppose for this, we want to just continue a little way like so. And then I guess we want to at least extend this by 2. I'm really glad that ASR lets you stack these foundations, because it's making my life a lot easier for places like this and for building a city of this scale. There we go. Okay. So we fill in this so that it has a little bit more room here on the front of this platform. And then we probably have to start thinking about the staircase going down, because I don't think I want to continue this much further than this. There we go. We just want to have that as a corner. So yeah, I think that's fine, because then we can definitely still keep the tree over there. And I guess we just start a staircase here. And it's going to be quite uninterrupted. We can have a layer of this. I mean, I guess it kind of has to continue this way, because otherwise it's always going to run into the landscape. What do? Do I just extend this one more? And then... Such a shame that this kind of doesn't match up, but... Guess there's really not much we can do about that. Yeah, I mean, that's probably fine. Do I want to just extend it like this? There we go. I feel like that does make sense. So that does not make sense. There we go. I guess we could do that, but it makes more sense to keep that even. There we go. And here it kind of integrates back into the landscape, which is always nice. Looks quite good like this. I guess I kind of want to repeat the same kind of thing from up here. I think. Well, I guess not that level. There we go. So yeah, like this probably the best way to line that up. So yeah, we just have a very grand entrance here. And we want to have some pillars on the sides of these.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. Thank you so much, Maddox, for all the support today. I mean, I'm happy to give inspiration. That is why I do and share all these builds. Oh. And that's how we all will build better stuff, right? If we all inspire each other, we can discover all the little neat building tricks to make cooler things everywhere. There we go. We'll add some pillars in there. As the supports. Did I add them there? Yes, I did. We added them here. Okay. So yeah, I think that is quite a nice entrance. So for now, let's start giving all these things the right skins. There we go. You mean my my small little tower over there? What? That's quite nice. I do like that. I basically just googled some photos of Santorini, that like very well-known Greek town, and I was like, yeah, I want to try and get that into ARK, because it's a nice little detail just to add around a town like this. Basically, not really much of a build by its own. Yeah, you might want to make it bigger if you want to use it for something. There we go. Yeah, I do really wish that this texture that we have on the side, we had something matching that on top, so that not everywhere there would be a flower. But yeah, we'll see. We might at some point change out some of these just to, I mean, make it a little less chaotic. But then again, I kind of do like the sides of this. So the side of this I would kind of want to have as these. So I need something that matches quite well, that I kind of blend into each other. Actually, now that I think of it, what does Adobe look like next to this? Yeah, that's too dirty next to this, I guess. There we go. Let's add in these stairs. Let's not do that, because then I will forget. Oh, I guess I also need to add the pillar on this corner. There we go. Wait, do I have a pillar inside there? Why? That is quite weird. And then we can add in our final detail piece on these pillars to make all these corners look quite nice. Once more, there we go. Yeah. Oh, we need to fill in this stair as well. There we go. It's a little bit misty. Guess there's another weather event going on. I mean, yeah, we're definitely going to add plants, but I don't want to add too many yet, because I might add some more buildings around here, you know, just some like smaller houses to fill up the place. Before we go all crazy with plants and everything. But yeah, we definitely want to have some greenery around here and there. But road network wise, I think we have enough connections. So we have one at the front, like the proper main entrance, and this railing here, that might still change because I'm probably going to be ending up connecting it to this road, which is on the map by default, which is kind of what I want to use as my main road in the town as well, or at least link it up to that. So yeah, I think the stairs up to this little building now is quite nice. This side one is also quite cool. Although it looks like, oh no, there is something in there. So I guess it is supported, but it just looks like. Oh, there we go. Now it's filled in. Yeah, this tree is quite nice. We do kind of need something in this corner to fill that up and connect it with this. So maybe we'll add something like that again. That could be nice. Tying those two together. And we have this bit over here. We don't really can end that there. Yeah, so some of these bits we've got the railings. Do we want the railings everywhere? Not everywhere for sure. Maybe just on this side. And I think I might want to just add it on this big layer here. That is fine, I guess. And then we add it to here. There we go. And then if we change it to the skins, that should already look quite nice. Oh geez. In the trees. And then we do this corner as well. Probably going to make sure that it goes a little bit further over there, but then I need to go into Ghost. And I think on this side we can keep it like this, so it ends, the railing ends over here. And then we might want to grab a few more of those to kind of add those around. So the Amisa pillars, which have the nice lanterns. I feel like having some on here isn't that bad. Oh, I guess it would be here to kind of line up with the other one. There we go. Well, definitely don't add any there. That's kind of weird. And we'll add some there, so that it looks a little bit more natural. There we go. I think that's good to begin with. Yeah, maybe add a few details here to what is going to be our forge area. I think. Oh, not a frog. Forge. Because we have a few. We have the rustic forge. We have the normal forge. Industrial forge doesn't really feel very fitting. The dwarven forge could look good here. Don't know what about this. But we could use the Atlas forge. I feel like this one should be somewhere here on the outside. There we go. The dwarven forge. Just like this. And then we can have a few more of these. Wait, we have version 1 and 2? What is version 1 and what is version 2? Okay, so this is version 2. That's version 1. Oh. I think for here we're gonna go with version 2. And I'm gonna add that here in the corner, I think. There we go. And then we have the Atlas Forge. It looks like this. That also looks quite fancy. It's almost a little bit too modern, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know if I want to have that one around, but we can add some of the smaller forges in here as well. There we go. So we have plenty of forging going on, and then we can have a smithy, or we could also use the Atlas one because that's quite nice. I don't have an anvil or something. That would be a nice addition from mod. I guess we have the dwarven thing that's kind of a nice anvil to use, maybe. So yeah, I think if we add that one, that looks quite nice. Maybe a little bit more against the wall. Nope. There we go. Like that. And then the... I kind of do feel that we need something more in here. Like... feels like this should be here. Think. Maybe that's what we do. We had that nice little details. There we go, because I think just want to have that little bit of extra detail here. Oh, I guess maybe these do need to be facing this way, actually. That might make more sense. Just that little bit of extra. Like this. All the way. Because, yeah, we want to have those arches. I think that would be a nicer entrance for these bits. There we go. Have those arches going on. And then I suppose we kind of just want to fill in the wall up here. So these... there we go, that's 1, 2, and on top there as well. So there we go. So yeah, we have the nice little arches to get into our building, and I think we actually might also just want to add these like on the side here. There we go. So that we have those nice looking arches going on. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right. And then, oh yeah, we had the dwarven one. Could add one right over here, and then maybe one out here. Like they also sometimes do some work outside, especially with the forge there as well. Plus it just adds a little bit more life and details outside of the main building, right? Not everything just inside of here. And then we probably want to have some storage. And we can have... No, I guess just the one there. That is enough. There we go. So at least the little workshop with the forges we've got already done. What we might also do is get a few of these to just kind of fill up some details here and there. There we go. That's good to get started. And then we can place some boxes down. There we go. That already adds some life to the place as well. Of course, we can always add these ones, because then it's a little bit easier, of course, to make it look like there's some boxes around. Where? There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Like this. There we go. That helps. Yeah, that already brings a little bit more life to this whole area. Once again, I kind of want to add some trophies and stuff like that I can... I need to just look up the spawn commands for like a Alpha Rex head. That would be quite nice. Maybe some of the boss banners could be nice as decorations on some of these walls. For example, here, having a banner. I guess for now we could just have empty banners. Or what is it? A flag? I thought you could also just put these against the wall. I guess not. Do we not have anything nice? I guess I just need to make some custom signs that look like banners. Probably would be wise to have some of those. Because now we only have the war map. I mean, it's alright. We'll figure something out. At least we got the main build in place. That's the most important thing. That looks quite nice. Yeah, I do think I will be doing a build tutorial for this for sure. I've just finished recording all the tutorials for what it's... Well, almost everything that's over there, except for the gate. The rest I've recorded now. There we go. I'm quite happy with the building. I don't think I want to change much at the building itself. Just need to basically decorate it all. And then start adding some greenery and start planning the rest of the town and seeing what kind of buildings I'm going to do next. I think we had some suggestions of like little shops everywhere. So what I think I'm going to be doing is adding some of the shops around here towards the road. I feel like that's going to be like a proper town with a lot of the smaller buildings. And then yeah, I do also want to have maybe some up here to kind of fill up these walkways because they're quite big still. Make some more stairs and roads down because right now it's not much. And just add a lot of details, of course. Some of those small things here and there just to add and break it up. Could we add one of those over here somewhere? Guess the question is, no, that would be... Guess we could... But it would kind of interfere with that tree, so... Don't think I like the idea of that. So maybe we do it somewhere up here. Make a little addition to that. Well, this is actually perfect to add some stairs to, so we could extend this. There we go. We might be able to add something here after all. There we go. We can actually continue this, although I think on this side I probably do not want that. But on this side, might as well just connect it up to the side of the mountain. So, kind of need to end it there. Okay, let's see. We can extend this quite a little bit. Like so, but do I need all that? I don't need it to be that big, right? So I'm gonna just do this because then I'm kind of around the greenery, which I kind of want to keep. Then I might clear away a little bit of this greenery, but we can always add more back. We can keep that bit. That's fine. And then unequip this, and then we can fill in this part to make this look nice. There we go.
This is where the fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. A statue must be built. I mean, ARK isn't really good for building statues, but yeah. Maybe when Extinction is there, we can make some statues then, you know? We can have a Hall of Fame on the community center. But thank you so much for the bits. There we go. See, I'm basically gonna build another tower like that over here, I think, just as a little like viewing point. Enjoy the town from here, enjoy the waterfall. It's basically a touristic attraction at this rate. There we go, like this. Yeah, seems reasonable. There we go. And then we can actually also start painting up that structure. We kind of need to do that still. We'll start doing all the painting. There we go. That's a good start. And then we'll do the roof. There we go. Perfect. All the way around. We'll add in our door frames like so. And add in our thin pillars on the corners. Perfect. And we can change these skins now. There we go. And I should be able to remove this. Yep. We'll add in the fancy skins here. Do I want this? It doesn't really change much. Does it? No. Probably just keep it as is. There we go. For this part, we'll use these. And fancy roofs. Create these archways. Actually, speaking of, we also want to add them here. So that we can make this a little bit more special out here. There we go. And then these we want to replace now. There we go. All right, let's finish up this area and then we'll do some painting to transform some areas that we should definitely transform a little bit to make them a little bit more special. And I think then we have done a pretty damn good addition today to the little town. And it's already slowly but surely starting to look and feel more like a proper town. Okay. Kind of need to fill these in because otherwise it's still floating. Okay, there we go. Fill in these ceilings or roofs or foundations. I can't think anymore. And the stairs, of course. There we go. All right, that should almost be it. I think last time what we did is a little half pillar on top. The most fun is playing on multiplayer. That's why I have my servers. It's just more fun if you can share experiences with other people, right? Well, I do have a community server, and if I say so myself, we have a very lovely, friendly community. And it's linked in the Discord, all the information. So you can try it out. All right, let's start some painting. Do I have colors? I do not have colors, so let's give some colors. And let's start with white. Should I just make... I should definitely just make more paint guns to make this easier on myself. Okay, so one is gonna be azure and the other, I think I used latte. There we go. And this structure is gonna be transformed. Like so. There we go. Let's do these roofs. There we go. That looks quite nice. And then this little bit. And we have ourselves another little white and blue lookout point. That's quite nice. Next to the waterfall, so you can enjoy that view. That is quite nice indeed. And then these, I think it's just the first region. Or was it the second region? Yeah, the second region is the one I need. And then we can paint my roof blue so it matches with the others. I don't know if the whole town is gonna have blue roofs, but at least for this little section, I feel like I like that. Maybe some of the actual big temples are gonna different roofs, because then you can see them more clearly as well, right? They stand out if it's different from the default colors. The link is in the description. Or it's just discord.gg/Ethel there. That should also work. Alright, there we go. Look at how these roofs look now. Quite nice indeed. We'll change the colors on all these. And there we go. Perfect. And that is one blue roof. Yeah, I do like that. I do really, really like that. That is quite nice indeed. And then I think at least these pillars, I'm gonna wanna change colors. There we go. Don't think I want to do the walls and stuff. Just to add a bit more variation in there. There we go. And just a few more pillars. Oh. I mean, it's always a little bit time consuming painting a build, but it's usually always worth it as well to just transform it and get some different looks than what you have on default, right? There we go. Just change all these pillars. And then we're almost there. Suppose I need these pillars as well. There we go. All over these can be updated. Like so. Oh. This one I didn't want. There we go. So now all the pillars should have been painted. Yeah, that's quite nice because it just kind of breaks it all up and gives it a totally different look, right? Just makes it a little bit, yeah, different from all the default ones. We'll have many before the end, of course. So it's kind of nice to kind of change that up and go for a different look. It really changes so much. And especially if you then see the contrast with the painted white structures as well. I think that's going to be a really nice touch to kind of break things up. And then once we get here, we'll get to the proper town portion of the build and doing some smaller homes and little shops and everything, and start playing around with decoration, trees, greenery, everything. That's going to be really, really fun. So yeah, let's take a quick look at what we've done today. We first of all, well, what I've done in between, of course, was adding in these little details. So a little, well, yeah, what to call it? A little gazebo, a little tower, that we have here. That's just a nice little detail and like a little watch point for my town. And then we have this well, very easy to build starter house, I suppose, with the new textures, and then a little bit of the ASR curved roofs, which are really cool as well, to create like proper domes. And of course the newly built bridge that connects one side to the other. Then a whole lot of infrastructure here on this side that we definitely still need to flesh out and add more life to, but I am quite happy with the way how much this is starting to look like a proper town, like a proper Greek town, or something like that. I mean, I definitely want to have maybe some vineyards out there as well. See if we can make that work. Bringing this back over here, I think is a nice touch as well to kind of connect these two areas, as well as it is definitely just a nice viewpoint here, right? So it is kind of nice to see. So yeah, quite happy with that. And then of course our big new building, which was kind of supposed to be some kind of smith, but I feel like it's more of a full-on workshop now because of, well, this whole area here. I'm definitely just going to build my whole storage area in here now because I've got so much space. I might as well use it for that, because what else? If I'm just going to build a smithy here, I'm never going to be able to fill this up. So this is, I guess, going to be my main storage warehouse for now, which is actually good. It's probably a logical next step, you know? We have the starter base, we have the biggest storage so that we really can go crazy and start gathering stuff. So I'll start building a little visual storage sorting system and storage system for myself to fill this place up, which should be good. And then, well, we have the grand entrance to the temple, but as I said, all this area will probably still change around and add some more stuff too, because we kind of need to break up the flooring. I really still wish that we could have a different top to these skins, but yeah, unfortunately there's not really a way. Hopefully they will still add that. Maybe we'll figure something out to do, but for now I'm quite happy with the way this is looking. Hello there, thanks for the follow. So yeah, I do think that is going to be it for this stream. I do like the way this is turning out. I'm very hyped to keep working on this town over the next few weeks, months, years, I don't know. As long as Astraeos is going to receive updates, we definitely will be coming back and forth here. Of course, we're going to be working on the town, but definitely at some point I'm going to split off and do some different builds. Not all just Greek builds, of course. We'll do some more different things because this is a very beautiful map and it makes sense to do many more builds on here besides just doing the Greek ones. But yeah, definitely have enjoyed this little session out here. I hope you did as well. If you did enjoy this, of course, leave a like on the stream if you're watching on YouTube, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any streams or videos that I will be posting, because we'll definitely be going strong and posting a bunch of cool stuff the next few well, weeks, months, years. There's so many ARK stuff still to do, still to come. So plenty of cool things to do, I think. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for the stream. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave that like, subscribe. I've said this all, so I will see you all next time in the next video or the next stream. So goodbye.